everybody, DPD here. Today we have another My Little Pony Bishoujo figure by Kotobukiya. I know, I'm collecting My Little Pony. And it's okay. It's okay. I'm totally comfortable with collecting these things. It's funny because Rainbow Dash was recently revealed in their Bishoujo line, and somebody tagged me. And then I looked at the replies on Twitter, and everyone's like, "Oh, I'm collecting Kotobukiya's Bishoujo line. They're beautiful, but not My Little Pony. Oh, I can't collect My Little Pony. Everything else is cool, but MLP? No. I'm not cool with that." I know. I get it. You guys are just a little too insecure to like a cartoon that has little ponies named Rainbow Dash and Twilight Sparkle and who's this? Fluttershy. But to be fair, these statues look gorgeous, and I'm about to show you guys. So here we have Fluttershy. Once again, I just want to put it out there. Disclaimer, I have never watched My Little Pony, but I do appreciate Shunya's artwork, and I really love Kotobukiya's entire Bishoujo line. Everything that they've released so far under the Bishoujo line has been gorgeous, and this Fluttershy is no exception. So let's look at the box. In the front, you have the usual. You have a nice little window that shows most of the statue. You have the character's name on top. On the bottom left side, you have the character's bust and the My Little Pony logo. Over here, you get the full illustration from Shunya Yamashita right here with the pony counterpart. In the back here, you have some angles of the actual figurine, and then a little butterfly window. I'm assuming she has some type of thing with butterflies. I don't know. Again, I've never watched My Little Pony, so I have no idea. And then on the bottom, you have just a bunch of mumbo jumbo. Let's open this box up. All right, so I don't know how many characters there are in My Little Pony. I don't think there's too many, so I'm pretty sure this series is gonna go by real quick. I already unboxed 2 of them. This is the third. Rainbow Dash is coming up. Applejack was mentioned, and I think there might be like 2 or 3 more. I don't know. I don't think they have a large library of characters that they could do, unlike Marvel and DC. And yeah, My Little Pony, they're coming out with these relatively quickly, but I don't know how many we're gonna get. I mean, who knows? They might make like a second version of ones they've already released. They've done it with several characters already, like Wonder Woman, Black Cat, Catwoman, so we'll see. Here we go. So let's toss this, unwrap this plastic protective cover here, and I'll need this, and so here we go. Oh, it's cute. Let's take a look at the actual statue, shall we? Let's start with the base this time. So the base has flowers and butterflies in pink, yellow, and white. The butterfly is on the window of the box here. So I don't know what that signifies, but it's on here. Must be something important to the character. I have no idea. And then you have the actual pony counterpart right here. If the camera will focus. There you go. This is Fluttershy. I'm assuming the butterfly, now that I'm saying the name, the butterfly just kind of goes with the name Flutter. Butterflies like flutter their wings. And Shy, I'm assuming that the character is more of a shy type of character. I mean, you can kind of tell by her body language here. I don't know how accurate it is to the cartoon counterpart or whatever, but I'm assuming this is fairly accurate. I don't know. Now look at the face of Fluttershy, the animated version of Fluttershy. I do think this is probably my favorite face mold from the entire My Little Pony series, because she looks super adorable. Look at her. She's adorable. She's super pouty. They do a lovely job in like coloring her eyes. The bluest turquoise eyes really pop out. The eyeliner, and you could tell like the little instances of eyebrows could totally get a lot of a sense of emotion with the eyebrows, and they do a really cool job. You can see here that it's kind of like tilted upwards toward the middle of her forehead, and you know, this kind of showing that, you know, gives her a nice little innocent, shy facial expression. And then her face is kind of pouty. Her lips are a little puckered up. Nice emotes that she's making right here. You have the butterfly pin on the top here. The hair work is pretty detailed. There's a lot of the strands really pop out and stand out, and I do like how some of the strands here like kind of curl upwards. It's kind of reminiscent of like her mane here. The mane kind of like comes down and then it curls around. It's the same thing with like the tail. So I think that's what they're doing with the hair here. They do a really good job in like representing like an anime waifu version of the little ponies, especially with the hair. So I do love the little curls they do on the ends of her hairs, kind of once again reminiscent of the hair on the pony. It's really cool. Now let's look at the dress. Once again, more butterflies. And what's great is that even though this character is like super shy, they also give her some type of like sexiness here, because the dress, even though it's like the dress is a little floofy and has some like frills right here. You know, it's supposed to be like a cute summer type dress, but you know, some of her shoulders coming out here. You know, she's kind of like puckering her chest in the middle to give her some kind of cleavage, even though it doesn't show any skin. Kind of modest, you know. She's being pretty conservative, you know, because she's shy, she's conservative. She doesn't want to have like a low cut dress that shows her cleavage, but you could see it there. So at the same time, while this is a very cute, innocent type summer dress, but she is showing some skin with the shoulder. So it's kind of sexy, kind of cute. I really like this. And then you could also see it's kind of hidden, but like the belt that goes around her skinny waist, the belt buckle is also a butterfly right here. She's kind of covering it up. Her wrists curling around her other arm, you know, covering her legs, like even though they're already covered, her arms are covering it. So just everything about her body is like showing shyness, not just her face, but like the dress, the arms, and even the legs. So, like, she's kind of nervous. While we're at the legs, let's go look at the bow. The bow here goes around her knees, goes still towards the calves all the way down. And once again, we have some more butterflies. I don't know if you could kind of see if the camera could focus. Yeah, there's a butterfly that goes around the top of her foot. She's in high heels, not too high, not like stilettos or anything, but she's in heels. You know, these Kotobukiya figurines do a really good job on like its outer surface, but also all the details you don't really look at, the inner clothing, you know, the underwear and the bra and the panties. But you know, she is covered in frilly underwear, so you know, once again, she's kind of sexy but still very conservative here. So you know, she's not wearing anything too scandalous. She's not wearing any flashy panties or whatever. They're almost like shorts, like frilly shorts. So you know, that represents the character. I'm assuming she's more just like how I'm assuming by looking at this, she's like very conservative, really shy. I mean, it's in the name, right? Again, I don't watch My Little Pony, so I have no clue if I am right, or I'm just guessing here. But if it is the case, and I think I'm right, they do a really good job. I think out of the 3 pony statues that I do have at this moment, this is probably my favorite one, mainly because she's, I don't know, there's something about her face. It's adorable. What's not to like about this face, right? What's not to like about this face? And yeah, I really like all the little details here. They're not trying to make her sexy. They're not trying to make her whatever. They're trying to just make a really cool looking statue, right? Yeah, there's a lot of really nice details. I'll also forget to mention, like, there's a necklace on here that you can't really see unless you look over her. Even though it's covered by this frilly thing that's kind of covering the top of her chest, there's also a butterfly that, and it's like slipping underneath, you know. And I love these statues. Like, there's so many details that they don't need to do, but they do it anyways. Like this, the pendant of this necklace is literally underneath the top of the dress, like right here, and you can't even see it, but it's there. You can't see it on the camera, but well, when I look at it, you could actually see the pendant falling into the dress, which you can't look at, but it's there and it's painted. And so they go out of their way to make sure all the little details are there for whatever reason, and I really appreciate that. So yeah, this is Fluttershy from My Little Pony. I highly recommend this. Once again, if you're a My Little Pony fan, go grab these statues as soon as you can, because they're gonna sell out, and their prices is just gonna keep going up and up. If you find these at a convention, you find this at your local hobby store, pick them up. And yeah, anyways, I'm gonna close this out with a better look at Fluttershy, and yeah, thanks for watching. Bye guys.